Hello, my name is Jane Pierce. My company is Tarot Jane, and I'm here to talk to you about the new moon in Sagittarius. I hope all of you are having a wonderful time as we start to move into a holiday season for whatever religious practices you're engaged in. This is a time where a lot of people are coming together with family and going out and exploring and celebrating. The new moon in Sagittarius is all about that going out and exploring. And it has Sagittarius, an energy that shoots out there. It is symbolized by the half man, half horse, and it is a sign that shoots its arrows in exploring great new worlds and wonderful social opportunities. So that can be a wonderful experience, and I hope all of you get that wonderful experience. And there's a little bit of some downside that comes with it. Sagittarius is quick. It's quick to go out, it's quick to travel, and it's also quick to speak its mind, which leaves it putting its foot or hoof in its mouth on a regular basis. So be aware that this is the time of year that you may find you are making a compliment and discovered how much that wasn't a compliment and not coming across the way you sounded. That's because with the moon and the sun and Jupiter all in Sagittarius, and we'll soon have Mercury back there too. The great news for today is that Mercury stops being retrograde. Yay! It's right now in Sagittarius, was in Sagittarius, it's gone back into Scorpio for a couple minutes, and that means we have a couple days to re-explore what things we needed to communicate about Scorpio. Scorpio rules sex and death and magic, so there may be a little bit more. From when Jupiter was in Scorpio, we got the Me Too movement. You may find some sexual trauma needing to be talked about. You may also find it's a wonderful time to make clear what your wishes are for when you're gone. Traditionally, a lot of cultures take the end of October, beginning of November, and celebrate Dia de Muertos, the Day of the Dead, or All Saints' Day. And yet I find in many of the people that I read tarot for and do psychic counseling, that this time of year brings back, if not ghosts, at the very least, the memories of our beloved dead, and can cause us to feel a little melancholy with the holidays. I'll admit to being very aware that it's been 12 Christmases since we've had my father able to join us. So you'll notice in the background I have left up an honoring of the dead, a Dia de Muertos type situation, and I've put fresh flowers on it because they are still here and perhaps even stronger in the holidays. I feel the weight of my father. I'm reminded of my grandmothers as I cook and feed and care for people in the ways they taught me. So as that Sagittarius energy bursts out in celebration and exploration, give yourself time to have a little bit of communication with Mercury and Scorpio about some of those things that may be gone but are not forgotten. In addition to that, the full moon, the new moon, is also got a really rough angle with Mars and Neptune. Mars is a god of war, Neptune is a god of the ocean. Neptune is a dreamy, wonderful planet full of visions and spirituality and movies and illusion. When Mars gets conjunct there, that aggression and fight can come across passive aggressive because Mars is pushing and Neptune is waving its oceanic properties across the landscape. You also can get taken in by some of the illusions or some of the movies and images that Neptune so easily spreads across the world. Be careful if you're gullible. Be careful of the people you love who are gullible. And think closely before you push on this great plan to get rich or to get first, because it's that greed of Mars and competition that really sets us up to be deceived by Mercury's darker aspects. In all, we have a lot of dark aspects coming up with this full moon. It's happening very, very early on Friday, December 7th, and that's also perhaps a day that will live in infamy. So honor those people who have sacrificed and passed, and honor also your own need to have memories and fun in the midst of remembering. This is a time to celebrate, and I hope all of you get the chance to celebrate. If you've been struggling with some of these Mars and Neptune angles, you're not the only one. Give me a call. Find me on my website. We can look at how astrology is working for you. And one of the things I'm always really sure about is that planets and angles and the energy of astrology has a lot of ways that it can manifest. So if you're feeling tempted to have a fight or to get too pushy because Mars is growing there saying, oh, there's so much energy, there's so much competitive spirit, start a workout program. If you work hard enough to break a sweat, you will find your temptation to pick a fight reduced. And it's not just because you get tired, it's because Mars rules both that competitive spirit and the fight that we have, and it rules our desire for a physically strong and martial, aggressive body. So put your aggression into your muscles and help Mars not run free in your family or in your party. If you want some more ideas on how to do that, you can reach out to me. Also, my newsletter went out today, and you can find a copy on Tarot Jane. Sign up to join my newsletter and find out every month what are some of the astrological influences that you've got coming your way. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day.